Oh shit. Um. Yeah. What up, y'all? What up? 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 Uh, man. Boy, before we get started, man. Um, man, like I had to take it upon myself to talk about this because there's not a lot of dudes, or should I say, I don't know, like everybody seems to be like talking about, the regular schmegular degular bullshit. But before we get into the main event, um it 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 occurs to me that folks don't know how to light a blunt. Um yeah, like like what the fuck. So, big shout out to the advisor for that classic stream Monday. You know what I'm saying? Talking about how to cut a cigar as well as lighten it. Now, let's just say the same principles apply like on rolling a blunt, right? And knowing how to light the blunt, right? Give me a second. So, I'm gonna just show y'all a little technique that I learned from one of the cigar guys that Dre was showing us. So, all right, here we go. So, you want to learn how to properly light a blunt without having it canoeing, right? So, get your blunts or a joint, whatever, right? Now, all you're going to do, boom, right? Right. So, and not too close to the lighter, right? So you don't be, you know, inhaling the fumes and shit. So what you're going to do is right here, right? Man, I hate when I have big ass lips and shit. It's like my the saliva, man. Like, I can't stand that shit. It's like, uh, can't stand. Like, sometimes, man, I want to say sometimes, but I can't stand making love to the blunt too, man. When I'm just by myself, it's just like, God damn it. Like, gave my gave my blunt a glaze treatment. Like, like, oh hell nah, Bree. What's going on, advisor? What's going on, man? What's going on? So hold on, cause we actually had some, had a saliva problem. but we got it. Hold on. That was my second attempt because this joint just went out on me. So we here. But oh man, like man, let's get into it, man. Um, you know, I've noticed that everybody seems to be talking about the same thing. Now, this particular article that I'm about to read, y'all probably heard about this somewhat during the week. But I may be late for the party and shit, but I don't give two damns. All right, so here we go. All right, so NYC woman lured man on Instagram and tortured him in a 100K kidnapping plot, police say. So, Valerie Rosario, 21, and two other people are accused of insulting an unidentified victim who is 24 at a Bronx apartment, February 7th, police said. God damn, man. All right, so an NYC woman is accused of kidnapping and torturing a man she met on Instagram, demanding 100,000 ransom. The fuck? Like, we gonna find a nigga that's gonna have 100K in the Bronx? Like, someone help me here, please. Like, someone help me understand that. Look, someone please help me understand that. But anywho's, let's continue. Um, New York City woman is accused of kidnapping and torturing a man she met on Instagram for more than 12 hours while demanding 100 grand ransom from his brother, authorities said Tuesday. Valerie Rosario, 21, is alleged to have lured the unidentified victim, 24, to a Bronx apartment on February 7th, police said. At least two men with firearms are alleged to have waited until he went inside, then entered the apartment after him. One of the men hit the victim with a pistol, according to a complaint provided by the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. Suspects undressed the victim and put him in a bathtub. The complaint says then they then poured flammable liquid on him, burned him with a flame, and repeatedly stabbed him with a knife, it alleges. God damn. That's it? We might have to read the full story, man. God damn it. Alright, so where were we? Okay. There we go. All right, around 2:40 p.m., the victim's brother said he received a FaceTime call and saw three masked individuals surrounding the victim. The complaint states one of the suspects cut the victim while stating, "Give us $100,000 or we will kill him." All right, so let me just give a little commentary on this. How the fuck are you gonna demand an unidentified dude, demand his brother to give y'all niggas 100 stacks, or else we'll kill him. Like, mind you, like, they're in the Bronx. Okay, now, not to say that, I mean, there are some nice places in the Bronx, as well as places that you need to be mindful of and stop being a stupid motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, real shit, bro. Like, this is serious, man. Like, this shit right here. Hold on, let me stop screen sharing this joint, man. Hold up. Hold on. We're gonna go on to another tab and go further in on. Damn, cause this shit is crazy, bro. Like, see, this is the reason why I am very weary on linking with people. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We ain't never had like a conversation on the phone or had a video call. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't rocking it. I ain't rocking with it. Like, I ain't rocking with it. Niggas can kiss my ass. Yeah, these hoes can kiss my ass, man. So, all right. Now, police said the victim was later driven from the Bronx apartment to a location in Queens, where detectives saw one of the suspects in the van with a knife. The suspect, Javier Vargas, 24 of the Bronx, was arrested February 7th and charged with robbery, assault, kidnapping, and unlawful imprisonment. God damn. All right, so here we go. The victim was in the back of the van, wrapped in a moving blanket, with his nose and mouth covered with tape. Police said he was taken to a hospital in stable condition. Rosario and other suspect, Michael Candelario, were taken into custody Wednesday and charged with attempted murder, robbery, assault, kidnapping, and unlawful imprisonment. Rosario was arraigned last week. Judge Soma re- remanded her into custody, granting a request from prosecutors. Raymond Lovin, Rosario's lawyer, said she denies all allegations against her. Yeah, all right, bitch. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. If you had no allegations, like, should have winked at a homeboy and saying that he was about to get fucking robbed. Thinking that this nigga got 100K. See, why do niggas kidnap? You know what? I'm not. No comment. No comment. But okay. Let's see. What else? The two other defendants were also arraigned and remained in custody. Their attorneys could not immediately be reached for comment. All right. So, man, this is wow. Like yeah. Yeah, Rosario is used to lying. Yup. Like, I have nothing to, nah, bitch. Nah, bitch. You were with all the dumb shit. Now that your ass is in custody, along with your other homies, like, if you can't do the fucking crime, if you can't do the fucking time, don't do the fucking crime, man. Like, you got this dude, you y'all burnt, like, this is crazy. It's like, and this is the reason why you got to be very careful when you meet these broads off the gram. Like I'm not kidding, bro. Like that shit is dangerous, my nigga. That like that right there is dangerous. I don't care. I don't care what nobody says. Like that shit is wow. And this is the main reason why, like, with all this technology advancing, it's like it shouldn't be it shouldn't be not this difficult to actually like be meeting somebody on social media, right? I mean, as far as like engagement goes, man, like you got it's like wow. It's like now you can't trust nobody. A submissive Latina, anyone? Yo, Callie, you ain't shit. Oh man, like you, like man, yo, like I'm just lost for words. Well, I'm not really lost for words. I mean, you know who I blame? I blame the parents. As much as they've lived in the Bronx for a very long time, they should fucking know, like, the Bronx in the back of their hand, like where to go, where not to go. Like, 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 do niggas even like make an attempt like to video call a chick, or at least like, you know, least have some dick control. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck how good she looks. This goes to every woman. Every fucking woman. I don't give a fuck how good you look. Okay? You think it's like, come on. How many dudes have told you line ass conniving ass females that you're beautiful? How many times have you heard that? It's like, and still, this is a prime example of why niggas need to learn a little bit more dick control. Like, I don't give a fuck how good she looks, if the ass is round, or if she got some perfect set of triple D's or whatnot. Like, I don't like, bruh. It is 2022. We're in modern times, modern day technology, and yet you niggas can't tell if this bitch is on a come up, or any of these females, like, or anybody, not just women, like dudes too. Like, am I tripping? Or I, like, honestly, bro, like, I can't really call it with these young niggas, man, because shit, I'll say this. Back then, when video chats were not up to par as of now over here, But man, shit. I felt like it was fucking risky whenever I was, on social media meeting new people. But yet, like, no way, like, you could communicate with them and actually see if they are who they are in the picture. You know what I mean? That's why you got dumb motherfuckers that are on catfish. Believing the damn hype. It's like, man, that shit is sad, bro. That shit is absolutely sad, man. I hear niggas talk. I hear these content, or should I say, conflict creators, right? They're willing to talk about another dude. It's like, bro, why y'all on this man's libido? It's like, instead of y'all more concerned about what this man is doing, but y'all not concerned about, anything else. Like, any one of y'all niggas that try to link up with any one of these um individuals, man. Like, this should be, that article that I just read should have been a prime example of, what I mean, a prime example of why you need to be cautious and take precaution when when meeting people off of social media, man. Like like that's risky, because you don't know if these individuals are crazy. um you don't know if these individuals, man, just hit a lick on niggas by, like, lining them up, you know. And it's like, it's sad, man. Like, a 24-year-old, got tortured. See, and you wonder why Gen Z boys, I mean, the young men of Gen Z are like, fuck this. It's like, man, yo. Like, that shit is weird, man. That shit is weird. But hold on one second. Yeah, man, let me tell y'all something, bro. If it was me in homeboy's shoes, man, I've been very, very skeptical. Cause, man, let me tell you something. Like, something should have clicked in his head. I'm like, okay, this is weird. She wants to link up. Like, that should have been like, don't be hyped. Cause it's like, you don't know what this individual is like if you ain't never, like, had a conversation with them. Remember, they always tell us when we were kids, never talk to strangers, because you never know. They might they could kidnap your ass and torture you like they did to, did to the youngin. And this is the reason why I say, if y'all gonna link up responsibly, and make sure you carry something to defend yourself just in case. Uh, just a little something, like a little something that you can make a quick escape. Because I know, man, that shit is scary, bro. That shit is fucking scary, man. But we live in such a fucked up environment, especially in New York. You know what I mean? Especially in New York. Like, I can't recall how many times kids went missing in the city. You know what I mean? Or end up a part of like the human trafficking and all that shit. Like, bruh, that shit is scary, man. That shit is absolutely positively scary, man. And good evening, Shar. Good evening. Good evening. Yes, my eyes are deactivated. My eyes are deactivated. Cause oh man, yo, like I feel sorry for the dude, but at the same time, it's like, come on, bro. You should have known better. Like you live in the Bronx. You live in the Bronx. Just because, shit look all nice and shit, that doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean shit. That don't mean shit at all. But apparently, you got a bunch of goofballs that don't want to listen. They rather take orders from the head between their legs, not the head between their shoulders. And this is how you get your ass in a situation that you wish with all your heart that you wasn't fucking with this goofy ass bitch when y'all were going back and forth in the DMs and all that. Like, man, let me tell y'all something, bro. It ain't worth it. Like, literally, it is not, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Cause as long, I don't care. I mean, see, we should be teaching these youngins on how to be careful when they're going to do these link ups, right? You know what I mean? Like, for instance, let's just say you don't know what's the situation, but blindly you just going with the plan, not knowing that you could get yourself in a whole lot of trouble and a whole world of hurt. Whole world of hurt, man. It's like, when would they ever learn? It's like, when would they ever learn, man? But another article I like to read. Whew, man, oh man. If y'all don't mind me reading another article, y'all don't mind me reading another article. You know what I mean? So give me a second. Whew. Let me find this John, man. It was just up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. So I hope everybody got they ice. Cause man, this is gonna be it's gonna be an interesting read. This is gonna be an interesting read. So let me get this. Give me a second, y'all. All right. So let us share this because this is very important. Very, very important. All right. So here we go. New Secret Service report details growing incel terrorism threat. Oh shit. If the CIA, if the Secret Service says reports something in details of what's going on, shit, you better not take that shit lightly. Okay. All right. New details about the yoga studio shooter. Well, I'm not going to play it yet, but we're going to read. All right. So, the federal government on Tuesday released a study on growing terrorism threat from men who call themselves anti-feminist or involuntary celibates and drawing motivation for violence from their inability to develop relationships with women. God damn. Let's continue. And hold on. Let me zoom in. Well, matter of fact, let me do this for y'all. Let me do this for y'all real quick so y'all can read this on your spare time, cause I don't want y'all to strain your eyes and shit. So I'll do the reading. I'll do the reading. Okay, where was I? Since 2014, attacks inspired by the incel movement and spanning the US and Canada have left dozens dead. God damn. Early interventions and behavioral threat assessments could be the difference between life and death for women targeted by the growing ideology, according to the 26-page report. The report concluded that while there is no one profile of an individual who plans or execute an act of targeted violence, investigators must consider potential targets when seeking to thwart attacks, as suspects routinely explore multiple targets during the planning process before making their final selection. The U.S. Secret Service National Threat Assessment Center took a deep dive into a series of red flags predating a shooting at a yoga studio in Tallahassee, Florida, to determine how early intervention could save lives in the future. The NTAC routinely publishes research based on assessments on the current threat environment. Shit. All right. So now we're about to get into the identity of the gunman. Okay. In the case of 40-year-old gunman Scott Paul uh Bayerly, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I don't want to butcher it. So there were countless warning signs. The man who opened fire inside Hot Yoga Tallahassee, killing 2 women and injuring 4 more before committing suicide, had previously been fired from multiple teaching jobs, barred from bars and apartment buildings, and authored a 70,000 word revenge fantasy about a boy turned serial killer, according to the report. God damn. Sheesh. Sheesh. Lord, oh God. Lord have mercy, man. Lord have mercy. During his teen years, the attacker was accused of stalking his classmates. He wrote stories that centered around violent themes, said Steve Driscoll, led research specialist at NTAC, in a briefing with reporters on Thursday. One of those stories was 81 pages long, involved the protagonist murdering several girls before committing suicide. The female characters in the story that were killed represented the attacker's actual classmates from his high school, but slightly changed the names in his writing. And this is the crime scene in Tallahassee. Oh, wow. Damn. This was back in 2018. Ooh. Good Lord. Good fucking Lord. All right. What else? Oh, he was arrested 3 times for incidents of groping women in public. His roommates called him Ted Bundy, though social media users often referred him as Noxie. His parents reported sleeping with their door locked and removing him from his niece's birthday party after he touched young girls. Ooh. On one day of the shooting, uploading a self-written song entitled Fuck 'em All, describing his frustration with personal failures, to a public music sharing website online. Before departing for the yoga's studio, he left behind a note reading in part, "If I can't find one decent female to live with, I will find many indecent females to die with." Whoa. Let me read that again. And I quote, "If I can't find one decent female to live with, I will find many indecent females to die with." That is some sick shit. Wow. Wow. What in the entire fuck? What? Wow. Like, wow. I mean, shit. I had my gripes, but goddamn. I ain't never thought about shooting up a hot yoga studio. Like, oh, damn. All right, so let's continue reading. According to the U.S. Secret Service analysis, was motivated to carry out violence by his inability to develop or maintain relationships with women. Although the origins of anti-feminist and incel movements vary, the shooter's final crime in 2018 is part of the string of gender-based ideology driven attacks calling for violence against women. Wow. Wow. The report also investigated other recent incidents of violence linked to a misogynistic extremism In July of 2020, Roy Den Hollander, a self-described anti-feminist lawyer and fervent men's rights advocate, killed the son of U.S. District Court Judge Esther Salas, motivated by a belief that manhood is in serious jeopardy in America. In dossiers later found by law enforcement, the 72-year-old called for a revolution. Damn, you got 72-year-old mother. Wow. What the fuck? What? Wow. Like, this is unusual. Like, a 72-year-old. I'm sorry, man. Like, a 72-year-old, man. That is, oh, bruh. Lord have mercy. All right, let's continue reading. All right. Salas told CBS News 60 Minutes correspondent Bill Winokur that the FBI determined her son's attacker had been stalking her family. He knew where I lived. He knew my routes to work. He knew the church we attended. He had Daniel's school. He knew baseball games. Just a complete workup on me and my family, Salas said in the interview last year. On the left and right, that's the son and the father, as well as the Judge Salas. The FBI also told Salas that the wounds sustained by Daniel appeared to indicate that he was trying to block Hollander from getting to her. That same year saw a handful of incidents linked to incel terrorism. A shooting at an Arizona mall targeting couples, a machete attack at a Toronto massage parlor, and a 23-year-old Virginia man who blew his hand off while tinkering with a bomb that federal authorities believe that meant to target a cheerleading performance. Wow. Wow. And I dropped my tray. God damn it. Oh, wow. Wow. That's whew. Wow. That is some evil shit. Mm-mm-mm. In the case of 2014 Isla Vista killings, 22-year-old Elliot Roger killed 6 people and injured 14 others in the shooting, stabbing and vehicle ramming spree near the campus of the University of California, Santa Barbara. 3 women were shot outside of the sorority house. Before executing his deadly attack, Roger bemoaned not being able to find a girlfriend on social media, documenting his hatred for women, interracial couples, and planned retribution. Planned retribution. Wow. Mm. A 2018 van attack in Toronto left 10 people dead, 16 injured. The deadliest incident linked to the incel movement. Witnesses saw 28-year-old Alec Messian plow into pedestrians ranging from 22 to 94 years old. Minutes after posting on Facebook, the incel rebellion has already begun. The attacker, convicted on 10 accounts of first-degree murder and 13 accounts of attempted murder, had a history of praising Elliot Rodger online. Whoa. See, like the advisor would say, 2 words: natural selection. Yeah. And let me just highlight this. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I could have I couldn't have agreed with you more, Callie. Like, oh man, wow. Yeah. The old ones pass down their behavioral dysfunctions to the younger ones. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That's why we got some of these old fucks that don't need to be on YouTube. Cause man, like I'm sorry. It's just that like reading these type of articles, man, like gets me upset. And excuse me for chewing on my my little delicacies. Um mm, like this shit right here, man, like it's like what the hell? It's like what the hell, man? But I can't read anymore, man. Like, but y'all can read on your spare time on the rest of the article. Oh shit! I didn't even. Where are my manners, man? Whew. Let me highlight this for y'all, man. Oh yeah, I already did. I already did that. Never mind. Wow. Like, wow. I like. Only question I have to say is, where are the parents? It's like how it's like you can always tell, like in those family pictures that they have of the assailant. You know what I mean? You can always tell that there has been a lot of um dereliction throughout the years. And it's man, like just excuse me. Wow. And these are your gods that will lead y'all to the abyss where you cannot come back from. Man, there's a whole shitloads of Utah moments going on from going back to 2014. This is when I was not even like on here. You know what I mean? Listening to all these goof knots, these goofyites, these goofinites, and all that shit, man. Like, and let's not forget, you got niggas that want to be like these menace of society so bad because they got hurt or they got caught up in child support and shit. Well, you know what I say about that? You should have wrapped it the fuck up. Or you should have practiced on your pull-out game. Goofy motherfucker. All you goofy motherfuckers. Like, that shit is embarrassing, man. Like, completely embarrassing, bro. It's like, the question I would ask, these criminals' parents, man, it's like, how did you let how did you let your how did you let your kids get to this point? Like, how? Like, like how? How did we get to this point? See what happens when you don't let natural selection do its thing? It's like but it's just like that's no bueno, man. Like, that right there, that's no bueno. And let me just get off of this, but I gotta say this. Thank God, throughout my years of social media, and of course meeting actually people in my real life, you know, throughout high school and outside of high school and shit, you know, I would definitely say I witnessed the good, bad, and almost legendary ugly. You know what I mean? Like, either way, like, be careful, man. Like, be careful. You know what I mean? That's why I always say you should learn to get to know each other. And if you see some red flags, like, don't know, man. I don't know. All I gotta say is this, man. Just choose your words wisely. You know what I mean? Because it's fucked up. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't remember growing up seeing this like around me. You know, maybe like from former friends, you know what I mean, that didn't really have like confidence in himself, or you know what I mean, was just in their own, dereliction. But it's like I ain't never, man. I ain't never. Like not, I ain't never met people in my life that thought about often chicks, you know what I mean? Like that's some crazy shit, man. Like that is some real crazy, like San Bernardino slash Virginia Tech slash um that riot that happened in Virginia 3 years ago. No, I think that, yeah. No, did that happen? Nah, it happened back in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like this shit is. Whew. I mean, of course, that was from another fact, from another terrorist faction, domestic terrorist faction. But shit, bro. It's like, god damn. It's like this country just loves to repeat repeat historical events like year after year. And now this shit is getting out of hand, man. Like you got dudes who wasn't raised on how to be a man properly. That's what I see. You know, they raise these men to fail, just like them. But they go a little step further on some extreme type shit. Hey, it's like, fuck, man. It's like, the reason why I'm worried about this, because I have nieces. You know what I mean? I want to be sure. I want to make sure that they still able to grow. You know what I mean? And live life. Like this type of shit right here, man. Like, yeah, I'm worried. I'm worried, man. I'm worried. It's like now I gotta go get myself a cig. Like, fuck all this, man. Like, telling you, I'm telling y'all, man, like, this shit is wild, man. And it's like, I'll be damned. I'll be damned if any of these motherfuckers like try to off one of my siblings or my mama. It's like, man, what? I'm sorry, y'all. Like, oh man, like, you know, that like, it's just crazy, man. Like, I don't know, man. I just don't know. Yeah, it is some heavy shit. Cause let me tell you, man, like, but I'm not gonna go against my decree. They're gonna have to hold their own nuts. You know, there's no turning back now. If you take measures of extreme, like the amount of extreme, like, but whew, just be careful, y'all, man. Like, that's all I got to say. But it has been real, and I'll catch y'all somewhere in the weekends. All right, y'all be safe out there, man. Y'all be safe out there. Signing off. Peace.